Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rani Apiliani. My student's number is 1921222020 and my partners are Shelvi Susanto, Devina Fitri Hari, Yuni Rostiani, Fitri Rahmatillah, and Sharin Bunga Permata will be the presentation about nominalization. And the first material will be explained by me. The first one is definition of nominalization. Nominalization is when we take verb or adjectives and turn them into nouns or noun phrases. So, in other words, we are transforming action or events, verb or description of nouns and pronouns, adjective into things, concept, or people, noun. The government is introducing new tax rules that should help those on low incomes. The introduction of new tax rules should help those on low incomes. By the government could follow after the word rules. However, most people know it's the government who changed tax regulations, so it can easily be left out and makes the sentence more concise without losing the meaning. And here are the examples of nouns formed from verbs. Failure from fail, nominalization from nominalize, investigation from investigate, movement from move, reaction from react, and refusal from refuse.
Hello, my name is Sharin Bunga Permata, NPM 1921222028. And the next material is nominalization, the adjective. For adjective, the same principles are followed. We transform the adjective into a noun. For example, the delegates at the conference questioned whether the clothes the speaker was wearing were appropriate. Or you can change the sentence into the delegates at the conference questioned the appropriateness of the clothes the speaker was wearing. It's worth nothing at this point that when we nominalize, there is often more than one way to construct the new sentence. For example, we can also bring the adjective to the front of the sentence. For example, the appropriateness of the speaker's clothes was questioned by the delegates at the conference. You will also see the sentence has been made more concise by changing the clothes the speaker was wearing to the speaker clothes. It's a good skill in academic writing to be able to write things as concisely as possible yet in a formal style. So I think that is for me, and the next material will be presented by the next presenter.
Hello, my name is Fitri Rahmatillah. I will talking about collective groups. One of the most common reasons for nominalizing adjectives in English is when the adjective has been used to denote a collective group. This is then changed to a noun by simply omitting the original noun in the sentence or people and adding the. For example, the government needs to do more to help homeless people. Could be changed to be the government needs to do more to help the homeless. The second example is the charity was set up to help blind people. Can change to be the charity was set up to help the blind. Just that for me, and for the next material will be presented by Shelvi Susanto.
Hello, my name is Shelvi Susanto and I will explain about the next material, which is nominalization and academic writing. Academic writing frequently uses nominalizations, that is the noun forms of verbs. The process of nominalization turns verb, it could be actions or events, into nouns. It could be things, concepts, or people. The text is now no longer describing about an action. It is focused on objects or concepts. For example, we walk for a charity. The verb walk has been nominalized to the noun walk. So, the charity walk blah blah blah. As you can see from the example above, when a verb is nominalized, it becomes a concept rather than an action. As a consequence, the tone of your writing will sound more abstract and also more formal. For example, we walk for a charity. We raised money for the Leukemia Foundation. The charity walk raised money for the Leukemia Foundation. When writing papers and articles in the natural and social sciences, for example, it's assumed that you will not refer to yourself. For another example, take a look at the difference between these two sentences. The first sentence is, I analyzed the data which revealed that the numbers of obese people had increased. And the second sentence is, an analysis of the data revealed an increase in obesity. You will see how the writing has been depersonalized by omitting I and nominalizing the verb analyzed. In addition, the verb had increased has been changed as this makes the whole sentences shorter. This has also involved reducing the relative clause. Shortening sentences whilst retaining academic style and not changing the meaning is important when you are trying to write a paper within a limited number of words. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. The next material will be explained by me, Devina Fitri, as the next presenter. Nominalization and academic rating. When reading papers and articles in the natural and social sciences, for example, it assumes that you will not refer to yourself, and the difference between these two sentences are analyze the data which revealed the numbers of obese people had increased, and analysis of the data revealed an increase in obesity. Okay, next is paper and article. The difference between those two sentences are, the first is analyze the data which revealed the numbers of obese people had increased. Number two is analyze of the data revealed an increase in obesity. And you will see how the reading has been depersonalized by omitting I and nominalizing the verb analyze. In addition, the verb had increased has been changed as this makes the whole sentence shorter. This has also improved reducing the relative clause. And shortening sentences whilst retaining academic style and not changing the meaning is important when you are trying to write a paper within a limited number of words. Thank you. The next material will be explained by my partner.
Okay, thank you for the previous presenter. My name is Yuni Rostiani. My student's number is 192122009. The last material is about IELTS test. Nominalization is also something a writing examiner will notice if you are taking the IELTS test. It's something that would be expected of someone getting band 7 or higher for grammar. It can of course be used in essays but also for IELTS graph. Nominalizing some sentences will give you a greater variety of structures. For example, the first sentence below is a commonly seen written by candidates, but it can also be written another way. The number of visitors increased sharply from 2005 to 2010. There was a sharp increase in the number of visitors from 2005 to 2010. In the second sentence, the verb becomes noun. and the adverb becomes an adjective. Both are okay, but it's better to have a mix rather than relying on one too much. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
That's our presentation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.